Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I created this fun peachy spring look and I just have been in the mood because it's been so rainy. And so yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. I already did my eyebrows. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. And so now I'm just gonna prime my eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. And I like this one because it acts like as a concealer and conceals like all your veins and stuff. And it's not just like translucent. Now I'm gonna set it using the Hourglass translucent veil setting powder. You always want to set it because then your eyeshadows will go on way smoother. So if you haven't been doing that, you should try it. Let me know how you like it. And then I kind of always go over my eyebrows too because I just used a pencil, so this kind of sets the pencil in place. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and go in with the shade Eden. It's just a peach transition shade. And I'm going to just kind of blow that out all over my upper crease area. You want to go in with a really light hand, like I'm not pressing hard at all. So you just like take your time and build this color up. And I just kind of like feather it up to the brow so it's like kind of ombre and faded. For my next shade, I'm going to take Amber. It's this kind of deep rusty orangey shade. And I'm going to put that in my crease as well, but I switched brushes. And I'm not gonna like blow that out as much as the first one. And this just really deepens the crease and also helps define your eye. This brush I love, it's by Morphe. What is it? The Morphe M433. I want to go buy like 6 more of them because I love them. Now that I laid that first color down, or the second color down, I'm going to go back in with that first color and kind of just go over both of those. Just so we make sure we have like a really even blend. Okay, now I'm going to take an even smaller brush. This one came in an eyeshadow palette by Kylie, but you can use just any type of smaller like blending brush. And I'm going in with this deeper brown shade and it's called OUD. I don't know how to say that. But I'm just going to keep this in the outer corner. And you want to keep it lower than you put the first 2 shades. This is just going to help deepen everything up a little bit. I like to put it in the outer corner and then when all the product's off the brush, I kind of then go in my crease. Okay, and then I also like to go back in with that second shade and just kind of soften where the dark was. So it just kind of is all a smooth blend. Okay, so now I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer again and I'm just going to kind of put it on the lid. This isn't like technically a cut crease, but I just like laying this down when I use the shimmer shades in this palette because they're more of a topper. So I'm just kind of putting this on my lid to brighten and it will make it sticky so it has something to stick to. I take Celestial. It's this shimmery pinky gold. And I'm just going to use that same brush because that kind of already has the sticky product on. And I'm going to stamp it on. Sometimes I like to use my finger too. Oh yeah, that was better. And then I'm just taking that outer corner brush and making it so it's a soft blend right there because you don't want like harsher lines. And then I'll even go back in with that first shade again. So now I'm going to go in with some winged liner. I like using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. It's so good. I'll try not to block the camera, but it's hard. So I like to do a thin line across, and then it gets thicker on the outer side. And then for the wing part, I just start from the bottom and flick up towards my brow. And then just connect the two. I'm just gonna put on some mascara and some eyelashes and I'll be right back. And this is my favorite primer. It's the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And I like to warm it up with my fingers first and then just put it where I have pores. I have big pores right here, my forehead and my nose. And for the outsides of my face, I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I like this because it's really sticky, so the makeup really like sticks to it and it also feels really moisturizing. For foundation, I'm going to use the Loreal, what's it called? Pro Glow. I have been loving this. I've been using it every day. I just like to pour some on my hand. This leaves your skin so natural and dewy looking, and I actually have oily skin, but I still like it. You just have to make sure you powder where you get oily. Sometimes I use a sponge and sometimes I use a brush. It just depends on my mood. A trick I learned from our dear friend Kylie Jenner is to not build up so much product on your forehead, because you have a lot of like fine lines and stuff on your forehead and it moves when you talk. So it's just gonna get cakey and gross if you build up. So I literally like use whatever is left on my sponge for my forehead. So thanks, Kai. After I have a light layer down on my whole face, I kind of go around and see where I need more coverage. And like right here I have some dark spots from pregnancy. Thank you, Stony. And so just like to go and kind of put a second layer right there. And then I hate when like people leave their noses red, so I always make sure I get my nose good and your ears. For concealer, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I just like to put that on my hand as well. My finger, like putting it under my eyes. And this is a much lighter shade because I just want to highlight at the same time. Oh my gosh, I woke up with this red bump under my eye. And if it's a spider bite, I'm gonna freak out. So gross. Okay, so I'm just highlighting the center of my face and concealing my dark spots as well. And I also like using the side that you blended your foundation in with, because it just makes it blend better together because part of the foundation gets on your concealer. So it looks like it's as one. I've been really loving this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter as a highlight. So I just put that on my cheekbones, put a little right here, a little right here, and a little right there. And it gives your skin the prettiest glow. I'm like, I want to buy every shade. You know when you love a product and then you don't want to use it because you don't want it to run out? That's how I am with this. I'm going to take a cream bronzer. This is by Chanel. And I know people like get freaked out when you say Chanel, but it was $50, which I don't think is too bad. And this is how much I have in it, and I've had it for 2 years now. So I'm just going on my cheekbones. I kind of use this as a bronzer and a contour. And I like to put some on the sides of my nose and around my forehead as well. So now that our face is looking shiny AF, we're gonna set it with the Hourglass Translucent Veil Highlight. So I'm just gonna set right here and under my eyes. I like to just kind of take a light wash over the cream products we used. This powder still leaves like a sheen on your face, so I'm not gonna look matte after I used all those illuminating products. That's why I love this powder for spring and summer. And now I'm gonna take a bronzer, and today I'm gonna use the Nars Summer Palette one. I'm gonna take this bronzer right here. And I'm also gonna take the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and use that middle shade to contour. And then with this same palette, I'm gonna take a mixture of these two shades and put it under my eyes to brighten. This is the new blush by Buxom that I bought with the Sephora sale. And I dropped it today and I wanted to cry. I'm so sad. I like keep thinking there's a way I can fix it and there's not. So I like to smile and put it on your apples and then blend upwards. Oh, my baby just woke up from her nap, I can hear. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to use the Mary Loumanizer by the Balm. I've been obsessed with this highlighter lately. And I'm just gonna put it like on the very high points because we already used that Charlotte Tilbury one. Oh, so pretty. A little on my Cupid's bow. And now since we've used a lot of powders, I'm just gonna spray my face. And I like to take up my damp sponge and just kind of press all over. Okay, so now I'm gonna take those same shades that we used in the crease and I'm gonna do it on my lower lash line. And this just makes things more balanced, and so it's not so top heavy. Okay, I'm back with Stony Rose. She got FOMO and wanted to make her YouTube debut. Can you smile? We should smile. For lips, I have been loving this combo lately. It's the Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut Lip Liner. So I'm just gonna line them. Okay, and then the lipstick is Nude Kate by Charlotte Tilbury. And it's a good peachy nude. And then I kind of blend it with my finger. And then last, I like to put the Marc Jacobs Sugar Gloss in the center. Okay, that is it for my fun peachy spring makeup. Let me know if you guys liked it and what you want to see next. I like doing these kind of tutorials. I also like doing the voiceovers, or let me know if you like the client makeup tutorials. So yeah, thank you for watching and please subscribe to my channel.